Good day, how are you lovely people doing? Welcome to another video on my channel. Today I kind of want to reflect on 2018 as well as look forward towards 2019. 2018 was a really great year, filled with a ton of different things, a ton of different wins, a ton of learning sessions and meeting people. First off, work-wise, 2018 started off with me teaching the most challenging year I've ever experienced. However, I stuck through it, and I actually got a lot of compliments from my coworkers as well about that because they weren't expecting me to go put up with all that stuff until the end of the school year. But I did it, and the last year of the school year was such a lovely experience, but I think I'm gonna keep that for another video where I reflect on each school year. Something else that I really enjoyed work-wise is that I experienced my very first field trip with that difficult class. It was a really good field trip actually. It was an awesome place, an awesome location. After summer break in 2018, I got more classes that I was going to teach. And this time they were all the younger kids, and I love teaching the younger kids. Socially, I've also had a lot of wins because I have really tried to make time to hang out with people. When I look back on the fun memories that I gained when most likely we were just gonna have some food or maybe just have a drink. What I also really like is that this year I met a lot of new people, and that's mainly because I started college again. Travel-wise, 2018 was awesome as well. If you haven't seen those videos, make sure to check those vlogs out. I actually watched it a couple of months ago and I was like, oh my goodness, that was such a fun time. I love traveling. Man, this year was awesome, wasn't it? It really was. Something that's also really great of 2018 is that we were so lucky to have a hot summer in the Netherlands, and that pretty much never happens. Something that I also kind of see like a little trip or a little get out of the house moment is the moments where I just enjoyed nature. For example, I enjoyed walking into parks. Fitness-wise, I completed BBG twice, the Bikini Body Guide, for those that aren't aware. It's this amazing guide by PhyliciaJoyKloes, and it's such a recommendation for everyone. Like, it's awesome. What I also got into in 2018 is playing tennis. I got lessons, I played games. Running is also something that I've gotten into more and more. In 2018, I also started to run more with coworkers. I started to do a BBG workout group at my school with my coworkers. Since I studied in Florida, I borrowed money from my family, and this past year I've paid back a lot of money. I got more into minimalism and I wanted to buy less things since I felt most of it was kind of unnecessary. 2018 was also a great year to celebrate things. I truly enjoyed my King's Day and Lappendag. I also went to a lot more festivals. For example, Bubbles Life with my family, which was so amazing. Also vlogged that, so make sure you check that out. And I went to Dutch Valley, outdoor. I love music. Also, the fair this year was also great. Like, I love the fair. YouTube-wise, this past year was actually really great as well. And then it got to the end of 2018 and I totally forgot to look at my New Year's resolutions. The New Year's resolutions of 2018 were fitness-wise to complete BBG not just 12 weeks, which I did, not just 24 weeks, which I also did, but 36 years, which I did not do. I also wanted to run once a week. That didn't happen. I wanted to play tennis better. Didn't really happen. I also wanted to be able to make a handstand and literally never practiced for that. Food-wise, I wanted to eat vegan for a month, which I did, and then I continued eating vegan. I wanted to cook from scratch more often, which I did, but I also found out that from like March until June or so, maybe July even, no, I think even longer, I ordered food a lot. I got really lazy. I also wanted to eat fried food once a month. That never happened. So yeah, not too great. I was really obsessed with the bami schijf, the noodle deep fried crispy thing that I usually got on a Friday after work because they're so good. Education-wise, I wanted to get my diploma. That obviously wasn't a realistic goal because I was way too fast. I wanted to read more books. Didn't do that. All the books I read were for school. I wanted to create a portfolio as a teacher, didn't do that. Mindset wise, I wanted to meditate once a week, didn't do that. I wanted to do yoga once a week, didn't do that. I wanted to do brain train games on my phone daily. Yeah, didn't do that. I also wanted to do cultural things more often, like visit a museum or see a movie once a week. Once a month, I mean. And it really is such a pity that I didn't do that. So, one thing I learned at the end of this year was that I need to review my goals frequently. Now, my New Year's resolutions for 2019 actually changed the way I wrote down my resolutions because I was trying to make it more, I guess, in words that aren't too vague. I wrote down for a hobby, I will scrapbook and finish 2 books this year. I will spend more time outside, I will read more books, and I've already done one in January, which is do awesome guts, which is kind of like mindfulness, but then with cats. I will track what trash I throw away. I will run once a week as a goal, and I actually can already check that off. I will add more fun workouts to routines to my workout schedule. I will upload 1 video a week the entire year. I will visit the beach more frequently. Shop-wise, I have set a goal. I will not support fast fashion like H&M, Zara, Topshop, Primark, C&A, Veramoda, etc. And the etc. thing is not clear at all, but I have the names of stores that I do not want to shop at this year at all. I will shop secondhand when needed. This is another thing that the minimalism mindset has added to my mind. If I don't need it, why get it? Food-wise, I will cook more from scratch. In January, I don't want to drink any alcohol. Environment-wise, I will pick up trash from the street when I see it. Finance, I will pay my debt back to my uncle fully in 2019, which I will do in 2 months. So excited for that. And then I have to pay my grandmother back, which I also set a goal for. At the end of this year, I have 5,000 euros or less left to pay back my grandmother. And when I turn 25, I want to start saving for my retirement. Those are my goals for 2019, and I actually said the word goals there, which is probably a better word today anyways, instead of New Year's resolutions to look at the entire year. That is a little reflection of this past year and also a vision for this upcoming year. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment below of what New Year's resolutions you have. If you enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up, and if you have not yet, please subscribe because that would mean a lot to me, and then you can make sure that you see the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!